Hello and welcome to the Tottenham TV coverage for this enormous Premier League match between Manchester United and Tottenham, live from Old Trafford. With only 3 games left to go, all the pressure is on Tottenham. As we can see from the league table, there are lots of teams vying for those all-important European positions. Hopefully, for the sake of my job, Tottenham will become victorious and maintain their position in the Champions League, although there is obviously the outside chance of gaining it through winning the competition if they can overcome Juventus in the second leg, but that's not for today. Some minor team news before we start. Danny Rose is injured. He is out with blisters. He's out with blisters. We did approach Danny to talk to us. He wasn't willing to discuss his blisters with us. It said through wear and tear on the medical reports, so we all know what he's been doing. Don't we, Daniel? He's willing to talk to other media outlets, but not willing to talk to the football team's TV channel, of which he plays for currently. Once again, thank you, Daniel. Anyway, on to more pressing matters. With the team news, live from Old Trafford, is me, who is on commentary for today. Me, it's over to you.
Thank you, me. As you can see, we've got Fraser Forster in goal, starting as expected. The change that we thought was going to happen at left back has indeed. Ben Davies coming in for Danny Rose. Lascelles, Carter Vickers and Carl Walker make up the remainder of that back four. Joe Ledley and Ross Barkley actually get a chance in midfield owing to the midweek fixture against Juventus. Demarai Gray, Dele Alli and Marcus Edwards are playing further forward, and Harry Kane is up top once again despite that midweek fixture. This is a strong side despite the changes though, but Manchester United are on a massive winning streak. Will this be enough to be able to overturn them? I do not know. So the team is motivated. The manager told me in the tunnel before the game they're up for this. You know, they need to topple first place, and that's what we expect them to do today. Teams are out. They're ready to play. Dele Alli driving forward, trying to start off an attack for Tottenham here. And he's been dispossessed easily by Paul Pogba into Mata. Rashford turns one defender. He's running, he's got acres of space, and he's absolutely launched one into that top right-hand corner. Fraser Forster was getting absolutely nowhere near it. What a fantastic start for Manchester United. 8 minutes on the clock. That is not the start that Tottenham would have wanted at all here away at Old Trafford. And look at that. Just nestles in the top right-hand corner. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Juanmanta to Anthony Martial. He's now charging down that left-hand side for Manchester United. He's been slowed down by the defence, but Rashford, he's in space again. Can he get a second? No, Fraser Forster is equal to that chance that time. Chris Smalling starting out from the back, just past the halfway line. Mkhitaryan cutting inside. Rashford's got another chance, and Fraser Forster has done nothing to stop that from going in the back of his net. He will be ever so disappointed in himself. He's launched that up the field in anger. Here we can see the replay. Mata plays a lovely quick ball to Rashford. The defenders are all at sea, and Fraser Forster manages to side palm it into the back of his own net. Oh dearie, dearie me. Rashford charging again, but Carter Vickers cleans up in defence. Walker plays a nice easy ball into Dele Alli, who's now driving forward in midfield. Edwards is in acres of space, who's just cut inside. Kane turns his man, plays a nice ball into Demarai Gray, and Demarai Gray tries an effort, but it's poor and wayward. Edwards now to Ledley. Slow build-up play here once again from Spurs. That change in tempo seems to have enabled them to get a few more opportunities, and Harry Kane with a nice effort. Mata into Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan, he's cracked it off the underside of the bar. That is unfortunate. That deserved a goal. Mkhitaryan again over to Martial. Martial cutting inside, switches to his right. Mkhitaryan with a header just over the bar. Tottenham have offered very little in form of attack in this first half, so the manager needs to change things and change things quick to add some more emphasis into the attack and try and get some chances away on the Manchester United goal. Over to the studio then for some quick words from our host.
Yes, as you can see, it's been a less than stellar performance so far by Tottenham Hotspur. Matthew Hall's got a lot to do to dig them out of this mire.
And now we're back with the action just after half-time. Stroke of 60 minutes, Ben Davies with a free kick over the bar. So there's been some minor changes. Ross Barkley and Harry Kane have been sacrificed, with Benicophobe and Will Hughes entering the field of play. Edwards into Dele Alli. Dele Alli manages to force a save out of De Gea, but you would expect better. Now it looks like the manager made some additional tactical changes. What they'll be, we'll yet to see. And that is wonderful rhyming, as you would expect. Vlasic has entered the field of play for Manchester United, and he forces a save almost instantly out of Fraser Forster. Bernardeschi, another sub, is also having a go. Vlasic again for a second time, and he's pushed it out for a corner, has Fraser Forster. Well defended. Mkhitaryan going to whip this corner in for Manchester United. Whips it in, and Bailey goes in, and Smalling has put it in at the near post. Fraser Forster once again at 6s and 7s. A lovely corner floated in almost perfectly onto the head of Eric Bailly. Smalling is first at hand to prod it home. 3-0. Afobe into Edwards. Can Tottenham spring something here? They need to. No. Pogba is up there and on it. Vlasic, who's been a thorn in their side since he came on for Rashford earlier in the second half. Mkhitaryan plays a lovely switch over to Bernardeschi. Bernardeschi cuts it back to Vlasic, but he just smashes it straight against the defender. It's now been cleared. Looks like these will be the final kicks of the game. Walker playing a nice simple ball into Hughes, and that is it. Tottenham have been absolutely woeful away to Manchester United.
So that 3-0 loss against Manchester United does not favour Tottenham at all, with other teams winning around them, pushing them down to 6th position in the league. We have approached Matthew Hall for some words following the match. He's not decided to join us. Does anyone know we actually exist? Apparently not. Hopefully, next time, in the next match, we'll get some interviews and actual players that want to appear. Because, I mean, this suit's from Primark. We've got no budget. Maybe we'll not have any jobs after this. Goodness gracious me. So let's take a quick look at the analysis from the Manchester United game, because Sam Allardyce left himself logged into a laptop, and so we've stolen his Prozone login. Cheers, Sam. Thank you. Hopefully he's not watching Tottenham TV right now, because we can't afford to buy our own. As you can see then, Manchester United pressed heavily from the start, making it difficult for Tottenham to break them down. Couldn't get in behind their defence despite trying their damnedest to do so. If you have enjoyed this video, please help this fledgling channel and pop a like on there for me. Subscribe if you are brand new around these parts and enjoyed this episode of Tottenham TV. But until next time, we'll see you very soon. Champions League awaits. Juventus, we're coming for you, boys. Goodbye, everyone.